So today I think I'm gonna talk about overcoming adversity.
Okay.
As someone who's been in one of the most extreme environments that you can possibly be in, the first advice that I could give somebody is get out your own head. I'm being serious about this because 90% of adversity is up here. You think that you're not good enough. You think you're not smart enough. You think you're not strong enough. You think you're not fast enough. Once your thought process changes from the I think I'm not to the I know I am, that adversity that you was originally facing no longer exists. Like I said, all adversity is up here. Anything that you can put a well thought plan into is worth the time of putting the effort into it, even if it scares the hell out of you to do it. Do what scares you until it don't scare you no more. It's part of overcoming your fears. Is overcoming adversities. Fear is an illusion also. You know, the only way you can face adversity, the only way you can face fear is to stand up and look it dead in the eye and say, no, you will not stand in my way. No, I will not let you stop me. And no, you will not slow me down. Once your thought process is able to change onto that level, then the original fear that you once was looking at before it starts to change. The original adversity that you was facing once before begins to morph and metaphysically form into a completely different entity, and it eventually steps completely out of your way in order for you to get what you need accomplished done. Yes, I am in the process of making something huge. I'm not going to put what I'm doing right there out right now. Time will come when the world will know. But in the meantime, in between time, I have a vast amount of knowledge that I do need to share. And this is actually from what I'm seeing from watching some of the other light workers that are out there, an outstanding outlet. So, if I can utilize this outlet to get my message out there, then so be it. The other thing adversity is a massive part plays a massive part with and tugs the strings of is ego. Ego is your self. Ego is your like every single other light worker I've listened to out there is saying your humanity. It is what you perceive as reality. When you begin to let go of some of those egotistical thought processes, then the adversity that you originally was facing also begins to change. And a path begins to form. Mentally. But you notice it. A pattern. The proper way to travel. The walkway that you need for success begins to open up to you. I see my path, I see my walkway, I know what I need to do with my life. I've already experienced it once. Here. It's called waking up. A lot of people nowadays are too wrapped into these electronical things that we're holding on to right now. Their world is consumed with it. To the point to where their natural reality is no longer the same. When you begin to let go of those egotistical thought processes that you have, everybody has them. I can't tell you you don't. You can't lie to me and say you don't. I'm a Taurus. I'm going to look at you like this. Alright now? Can't lie to me and tell me you ain't got no ego. Everybody does. I do. Everybody does. And when you start to let go of some of that, you start to notice things begin to change for you, and your normal things that you would see adversity with starts to turn into a chessboard. You start to notice what the next couple of moves are that you need to make. And things begin to move a little smoother. Yes, you're going to go through hell. It says it in the Bible. It says it in the Quran. It says it in every holy text out there. I've read most of them. You have to go through hell to get to heaven. You have to face your adversity head on before you see the path to get there. You have to face your fears face to face. Stand up like a man or a woman that you are and face your own fears. When you begin to face your own fears, then that path begins to brighten up a little brighter. Things start to look a little more easier. You start to notice things better. You start to figure things out more. It's not as complicated anymore. Life is supposed to be fun, not difficult. Everybody's walking around here nowadays consumed, blinded, still asleep. It's time to wake up. I know somebody out there is going to hear this, and it's going to resonate with them in a way that they need it. This is why I'm doing this now. Before I start to physically train your body, I need to mentally train your mind and bring your spirit back in line. Last thing. if you're in the process of trying to let go of your fears, if you're in the process of trying in the midst of facing adversity, and this is something that you needed to hear, understand this. When you continue to move forward and just do what needs to be done without second thinking anything else, just do what needs to be done. Don't think, just do. Things begin to open up for you. Your life begins to get easier. Yes, you're gonna go through hell. I can't lie to you. You're gonna go through hell. But once you face all that crap that you got to face, because all of that stuff is all ego, man. It's all ego. Once you face all that egotistical stuff and get it past that, get past all that stuff, get past all your fears, get past all your adversities, then the pathway to making your life fun, happy, enjoyable, and just living, it opens up. I see my path already. I know what I have planned is big. That's all I can say. And I can't express how big. But what I do know is this. There's nothing, anyone, anything, or any entity can do to stop me. I have faced my fears. And I am a completely different man now because of it. Once you get past your fears, when nothing actually really scares you any longer, that's when it all comes. Once again, my name is Mark Smith Brown, and this is True Life Street Combat. I gotta get you smart here. I have to get you strong here before I can get you strong here. Yeah, have a good one. Peace.